Joel gone. That's like a real shift in franchise. That's Bradley Beal leaving the Wizards.
I don't think
So
it's that big of a deal. No, Joel is like that's
big,
alternate changing. Bradley Bill, I think at this time, I don't think it was alternate changing. Me personally,
yeah.
he was the franchise, but he wasn't this superstar. He was a good player. He was a if you want to say star player, that's fine. But superstar like Joel, nah,
You don't think Bradley Beal was ever? Nah, he was a superstar either.
no, he was
Nah, I think
never a
so.
superstar. You could
It,
say he was a
John Wall.
star.
John Wall was
I
a
don't think John
superstar.
Wall was a superstar. I thought he was a star.
For real?
Yeah, I thought he was just really a star. Like I never really consider him a superstar. Superstars are like alternate changing. What did he do that was alternate changing?
Talk shit and threw up crit.
Like he didn't do nothing that was alternate changing.
He used to
Like yeah,
talk.
they was going to the playoffs, but he didn't. Like people forget he did play bad game. No, he didn't play that bad, but he didn't really show up. They should have. They had a chance of beating Boston, and
Wait. Let me ask you this: if he didn't have to face Bron in some of them playoffs, you think they win the ring or go to the conference
no,
finals? Damn.
no, he couldn't even get past Boston. You
Yeah.
think he beating Braun? He said that they would have beaten him. No, they wouldn't,
That
bro.
was cap. That was cap when he said that. That was cap.
They wouldn't beating Braun, bro. Hell no. You couldn't even get nothing against Isaiah Thomas. You couldn't even get past him.
I don't
Like, be
think.
serious, bro. Be for real.
I don't think they
Like,
would have got past that DeMar and Cal Lowry Toronto.
they beat them.
They yeah they went to seven. Didn't they beat them in
I
seven?
think they beat them in 7 or 6.
Yeah.
They beat
I,
them though.
I don't think they do it. I don't think they do that again because that
Like,
Toronto team was nasty.
I don't say nasty, but they were good.
The motherfuckers won. They was like number one seed for like 2 years, weren't they?
Yeah, they couldn't beat Braun though.
Yeah, man, come on, man. That's generational. He different. Brian
Come
different.
on, bro. They
Brian
couldn't beat
different.
Braun. Bro, like that team in 2018, the Raptors were better than them, but they got swept. What they get swept? I think they got swept that year. How? Like, come on, bro. It's him and Kevin Love and really role players. If you want to say Kevin Love role player at that time, cool. But it was Bron and role players, and you couldn't beat them. That was the year that they had struggles with the Pacers. And the Pacers just really had role players. If you want to say Victor Oladipo was a star, I guess.
He was a star that year.
I guess cool. But LeBron and them had struggled with them, with the Pacers. And then you go to the Raptors and basically you sweep them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I think John Wall was special. He was nice. I think it was really the speed, the layup packages and everything, but I could never get over like his inability to truly shoot the ball. I don't think he was ever like if he would have like because shooting is so important these days, and I always thought shooting was the most important. He never really had a true shot, and I think that's what probably held him back.
Was shooting really that important
Back
back
then,
then?
no,
What was
but
that in like the mid
2010,
2010s?
late 2000s too.
I don't think shooting was really that important, but his ability to get to the rim with his speed was amazing. It was really
Mm-hmm.
good. So him not shooting, he could shoot. I think he could shoot, just couldn't shoot really
Consistent.
consistently. That was his problem. But if he was on, he was on. He couldn't shoot like Bradley Beal though.
Peep this. Like this my thing. Like this my thing. Like with the shooting, it was like even though like we always like I think it's like it's so easy to look back and say like if he would have developed the shot, it would have probably changed and opened up the floor a lot more and made the game a lot better. It's like even like I remember the critiques about Braun. Oh, he's just playing off pure athleticism. He isn't that good. He's just passing athleticism. But like the shot, people always wanted LeBron to get the shot better. And it's like with John Wall, I think because of his speed, just how fast he was, and then you did have the shooters around him. Like, I don't know. I just always thought that, like, bro, you should be able to like shooting is so important. And it's like when we like look past like not shooting, that shit always was a hinder. Cause like if Ben Simmons would have just developed the shot, he I don't know, because the back problems is something different completely than all that. But like if John Wall could have truly got that shot going, Man, I don't know. He probably would have reached that superstardom level. I think he was probably scratching that superstardom. If I'd die, I'd say like, yeah, he a superstar, but he wasn't like top tier. He was like tier 3 superstar.
Who's a tier 3 superstar?
Donovan Mitchell.
Who else?
A tier 3 superstar. I'm gonna say Donovan Mitchell. Can I say Ja? He's probably tier 2 superstar. I think so, yeah. Ja is super. He a superstar.
Think about it though. It depends on what do you consider a superstar though?
If I got this player on my team, I know I'm winning 40 plus games.
So only in the regular season.
Yeah, I think that's where it really matters at becoming a superstar. I value the regular season. Like I think if you do something great, amazing in the playoff, that's where you get paid your money. And it's nice, like because Rondo in the playoffs, that Boston Miami series, he was arguably like Boston's best player that series. But like, was Rondo ever a superstar during the regular season? No. You got to get through that 82 regular season. Somebody else I think is probably like a tier 3 superstar. A tier 3 superstar. Nah, let me see. The Celtics, Bucks, Cat.
Wait a minute. So if you go crazy in the regular season, but you basically don't do nothing in the playoffs, it doesn't really matter.
Does it matter?
Like you don't like because you said a superstar is in like the regular season.
Yeah, I think that's where you solidify that, like boom, superstar. Because I think you could be a superstar during the season, but then when the playoffs come around and you do nothing, it's gonna be harsh and people are gonna be critical of you, but I don't think you could take it like James Harden. Clearly, like, back when he was doing this thing, superstar during a regular season. But when the playoffs came around, it's like, this not the James Harden we know. But I don't think that ever took away like his title of being a superstar.
Superstars, you have to show up both though. To an extent, you have to do both. And superstars are game changers. Like, was John Wall really a game changer?
I think, yeah, a little bit, yeah. I'm saying, yeah. Yeah.
Like, when you say, like, a superstar, like, okay, LeBron, KD, Steph.
Tier 3 superstar, again, Paul George, a tier 3 superstar.
I don't think Paul George is a superstar. At least now. I think he's a star. Maybe when he was with the Pacers. But, okay, I'll say this then. At least when Paul George was on the Pacers, he took them teams to the conference finals. John Wall ain't never did nothing like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's saying that he's just like a superstar just off the regular season. At least Paul George was taking his teams far to the playoffs. He just was going up against the Heat. That was his problem. John Wall, there was no really excuses because you was losing to teams that you really wasn't supposed to. Like, I'm looking at it now. He's not on ESPN because he's not in the league, but you beat the Raptors, you swept them, but then you faced the Hawks. Now, credit, the Hawks had the best record that year. I get that part. But y'all had a chance and y'all lost in 6. So it's like, come on, bro.
So you saying, well, more so you getting to points like you could be a superstar during a regular season, but if you don't do anything in the playoffs, you don't deserve to be called that no more.
You got to be a game changer, though.
That's critical, bro. That's critical as fuck. But because the playoffs is only 16 games.
But you still got to show up, though, in the playoffs, though.
The playoffs 16 games in the regular season 82. It's like, bro, it's hard. I don't want to take that away from the players because it's like, I say Sabonis is a tier 3 superstar. I say like, who else is a tier 3 superstar?
But the thing is, with superstars, you have to do something, though. Like, what has Sabonis done? He doesn't have no accolades. All he has is one All-Star. What has he done?
I think what is like all
NBA, one All NBA. What has he done?
I think so. It's like resume wise, he kind of turned that the Kings franchise around. That's more him than Fox. I gotta say it.
Okay, that's cool.
Then I'm gonna say like Harden, like what tier of superstar you say he was? 1, 2, or 3?
When he was with the Rockets, he was a tier 1.
Tier 1, but like he won 1 MVP, and they never won the ring. He went to the conference finals. That's enough.
He's the only player. He's the only player in NBA history that can say I almost was able to beat the Golden State Warriors. He's literally the only player that can damn near say that.
That's kind of like that's not really.
Lying, though?
Yeah, but it's like no, you're not lying. No, I say no, you're not. But it's like yeah, I get what you're saying. But it's like I don't know. That ain't no flex. That ain't no flex.
I'm not saying it's a flex, but he still like yes, he has playoff stinkers. Don't get me wrong, but he still was playing decent in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And you do have to make it far to an extent. Donovan Mitchell, he's had good Jazz teams, but never made it to the conference finals.
Honestly, he was pretty young doing that shit though, too. At the same time.
But he still had good teams though.
Now peep this. Shea, what tier superstar would you say he is?
Shea right now is probably to some he's probably tier 1. Me personally, he's probably in tier. Put him in probably high tier 2.
Yeah.
It's like Jason Tatum is a superstar because he has played good in the regular season and has played good in the playoffs.
But what has he done?
He hasn't won anything, but he has gone far. That's like saying Shea. Why Shea hasn't done anything? Why are people having him in this tier 1 conversation? He hasn't done absolutely nothing. Would you
say the same thing about Luka and Tatum then?
Luka has done shit we've never seen before from a guy like him. Wait, who's the other dude? Luka.
Tatum
just made it far and played good. Luka is one of the best players in the league, and he has put up really good playoff numbers, and he has made it to the conference finals. Shea hasn't done anything. He's only made it to the playoffs twice, and he was never the best player. Like, I think he's going to play good as being the best player, but I don't know what he's going to do now as the best player. I don't know if he's going to up his scoring. I think he's going to play, I think he's going to average probably like 33.
Shea in the playoffs average 33? Yeah, he could get that.
Against whoever they face in the first round.
So they're number 3 right now. They'll probably go against the Suns or the Pelicans because they split. So yeah, they probably go against the Suns in the first round, low key, because they playing pretty damn good. And he's gonna be playing close to like 30, 40 minutes. Like he's gonna be like
you have to be good in the regular season and in the postseason to a degree. Okay, like Jamal Murray, people gonna say Jamal Murray be stepping up in the playoffs, but Jamal Murray is basically kind of average in the regular season.
He is. I wouldn't say Jamal Murray is a superstar though at all. Okay, so So to be a superstar for you, it got to be regular season and playoffs. But I think
you have to be game changing.
Okay, that's what I think. I ain't gonna hold you. I think you could be a superstar, but like this is where I change. You could be a superstar. But to be a superstar in tier 1, you need all of those things you said. I think if you don't have all of those things you said, you can't be a superstar in tier 1. You have to be like 2 or 3 at max. Because it's like
tier 3, as long as you really play good in the regular season, you're in the tier 3.
Like I think like because it's undeniable to be like this guy. Like he's gonna alter your season during the regular season. He's gonna alter your you're gonna be probably play-in or you're gonna be playoff. Like you can't deny that it's guys out there that truly do that. But it's like now if I have this guy, like Jalen Brunson, he may be like the same title as he's not a superstar, but like work ethic, what he does, how he changes the game, you're gonna be some type of a play-in playoff team. Now, are you gonna make it to the conference finals or the finals with this guy? I don't think so, but I have to acknowledge the fact that if I have Jalen Brunson on my team, my lowest is play-in. And that's altering your season. That's altering what your franchise is gonna do going forward. Like,
what is Jimmy Butler? Is he a superstar? Because I don't think he is. I think he's just a star.
Yeah, I think Jimmy Butler a star. See, he the opposite. He a star. I ain't gonna hold you. He damn near probably not even a star during the season. He don't take the season serious. In the playoffs, I think he's a superstar. Yeah,
he's a superstar.
During the season,
change the game.
In the playoffs, yeah. During the regular season,
you have to be consistent.
Yeah, Jimmy not
you
consistent.
Have to be consistent. Like if Shea is gonna be. He's been consistent all year in the regular season, but if he's consistent in the playoffs, superstar, tier 1, damn near.
Tier
Ja
1.
Morant,
He got to go like round 3 to be tier 1.
even if he, let's just say they go 7 games and he goes and averages 30 plus.
Okay, yeah. That's respect. That's respectable.
But let's just say he drops to he averages 30 now. Let's just say he drops to 25. He gonna stay right where he at.
Yeah, tier 2.
And like Ja Morant is not a superstar. I think he's a highlight rim. I say rim, highlight film, but he's not a superstar. He's played good in the playoffs, and I think he's only made the playoffs twice. He's only made it twice. He's played good, but he hasn't gotten really far. I wouldn't say he's a superstar yet.
What this is like 5th year in the league right now, right? Well, yeah, 5th year. He didn't really get to play his.
He came in with Zion, and this would be 5. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't really get to play this one. So, yeah, I
like Dame is a superstar because he's been consistent in the regular season. Yes, he hasn't done that good in the playoffs, but he has had some games, some good series in the playoffs to make him a superstar.
He ended that OKC franchise with Westbrook and PG. He ended that shit with the bye-bye.
Like Trae Young. Trae Young isn't a superstar.
Trae Young isn't a superstar?
No.
Would you say a regular season superstar?
I probably wouldn't. I think he's just a star.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think I'm gonna ride with that because, like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because he's definitely better than Jimmy Butler doing and Jimmy Butler's in the stars. But I don't know. Trae Young, he a game changer. Trae Young is a game changer, but I don't think he like in the playoffs. He a liability for sure. It's too easy to pick on him. I ain't gonna hold you. That's that one. Trae Young.
Like Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson's never been a superstar a day in his life.
No, hell no. Hell no.
Even though he's played decent, he's never been a superstar. Just not.
What about Draymond?
Draymond is not a superstar.
He's star?
No, he's not even a star.
Okay, what about like when they was on that they was running the league back then? Not a star.
I never thought star back then.
It's a good case for it.
Was he a star? Yes,
defensive player.
I would say yes. I would say he probably was a star.
I think Draymond is the greatest role player of all time. That's what I
consider Draymond a role player.
Yeah, I do. I think it's just like I've been. Oh my god, my Instagram comment section they've been going. I picked Steve Nash over Rondo. You know how like people be commenting on that shit forever. I said the same thing. I think Rondo, just like Draymond, one of the greatest role players of all time.
Is Rondo a role player? He was.
Yeah. I think he's one of the greatest role players of all time. Like, who else is one of the greatest role players of all time? Chris Bosh. No, Chris Bosh was a star. It was a star. It was a star.
He was definitely a star with the Raptors. Then when LeBron left, he played good. The blood clots just stopped it.
Like, Draymond, greatest role player of all time. Rajon Rondo, one of the greatest role players of all time. Like, it's just like that. Like, sometimes, like, the lines get blurred because, like, the achievements that come along with it.